leave my boat up for a hot minute. And the reason why is I'm going to block my butt basically, so it allows me to lengthen out my back a little bit before we actually start. I know this is gonna feel meh for a minute. Okay. Is that good? So we're not gonna use any weights for a hot moment.
Okay.
So. Good morning, Nicole. So Nicole, Leota and I have kind of similar issues. Hers is a little fired up more than mine is. As when you walked in, that's why I had my leg up, I was stretching, right? That sciatic nerve and into the low back.
Yep.
And so we're gonna use, you can grab a pillow if you want. We're gonna block our tailbone so it actually lifts, and then we can work on pressing through the back into the floor, and it helps relieve some of the low back pain first of all. It's not gonna feel great when we start because it's not happy, and it's early morning. Yeah, those are all the things.
Mm-hmm.
So, all the way down. We'll start there. So, I wanna, so, right now I have it kind of tucked under my tailbone, and then I'm gonna press my back into the floor. So it's not under my, so, yeah, look, it's clear on this side. It's not underneath me at all. It's literally kind of like a wedge. So scoot it down more there.
Like there.
So you can feel like the end of your tailbone,
Yeah.
right?
Got it.
Now, keep it on the floor,
Mm-hmm.
push your navel down, now push your back down. Yeah, I wasn't joking. It's not gonna feel good for just a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Now, release, and then press down. Release, press down. And it might not seem like I'm doing much, but I'm telling you, I can feel my back go, oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Do a couple more. Is it getting any better?
Not exactly.
You're okay. So scoot the mat down more toward your feet. More. I would do even more. So it feels like you're barely on the mat,
Right.
right? Is that, now press down, is that a little easier?
A tiny bit.
So I don't have much of an angle to go, right? If I have my hips locked, then it's like, oh, but I am barely on the mat, just enough that I can feel where I can just drop and release, drop and release. We're gonna bring right in and just hold on to it. Let the stretch open first. Because again, I really do want to work some core muscles today, and this is one of the main reasons why. And down, and then display. So I'm going to ask questions. Is it this side of your back or the other side?
It's the right side.
So can you feel a difference in your hips? Because it's my left side, and my left hip feels really tight compared to my right.
My right hip feels really tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, those knees. And again, I'm not working my abs so much because I'm using the mat as a wedge to help keep my legs up. Now pull your navel down. You can hold on to your knees if you'd like. And I'm just gonna rock side to side.
Ooh.
I know, sorry.
Yeah, that hurts.
So it's not a big side to side, it's just a baby side to side, trying to go, wake up, loosen up, all the stuff. And leave the floor. So I'm gonna take the mat out. And it feels like your back just dropped a whole bunch.
Yeah.
So we're just letting it go, okay, we can do this. Now, to use the mat as a support for your back.
Mhm.
Lengthen it out. So I don't like to hold it up tight because then it feels weird under my body. But I like hold it in half and then hold it a quarter.
Mhm.
And I'll leave the tail towards my feet. And then you can adjust if you need a little extra. Like I just rolled another little piece. Good? Feet go wide. I'm going to take your legs to the right first. So this should be your good side. Nice and easy. Keep your abdominals and go to the left. And be easy with this one. Now back to the center. Feet come back into neutral position. So I want you to think about your navel.
Mhm.
Pull it down. And because you have that mat underneath you for support, you should be able to feel that. The anchoring is a good word.
Mhm.
Leave your right foot on the floor, left leg comes up, the knees stacked over your hip. This is where we're gonna start. So engage your abs, left arm out. We're gonna leave the arm out, flex your left foot, we're going to reach out and come in, reach out and come in. Pull your navel up and in. One more. And we're gonna switch sides. Squeeze your abs, pick up the knee. Right arm, lock the shoulder blades in, ready? Push through the heel. Out and in, out and in. And again, I'm trying to really engage those core muscles, waking them up.
Mhm.
One more. Rest for a second. Could you feel the difference in the sides?
Oh, yeah.
So all of this has to stay engaged through the
Yeah.
whole thing.
I see that.
So one way you can keep doing the activity is to leave a hand on the floor if you're finding you're arching, right?
Mhm.
It just takes some of the pressure out.
Okay.
So we're gonna bring that knee up again. So now we're going to take the arm and leg out in opposite directions. Abs are tight, ready, and go. So we're just testing the water. Squeeze down, don't let your back up. Make your abs forward. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna switch sides. And again, that should have been your good side. Pull down, ready? Open and close. So I really don't want to go to pain, by the way. You're like, me neither.
Are you past that?
I know, that's right. That was with the stretching.
It's just that nervy.
Right.
Yeah.
So leaving the foot on the floor is very helpful. If you would like to try it with knees up. Sorry, ready? And so you have out, and out, and we get my favorite word, out, and you should be able to feel a difference. Go one more. And bring it down. So again, think before I move anywhere, like if I know it's my right side, I push my left foot into the floor and ease my hip down, or my leg down. Other side, knees are stacked. Ready? Right leg. Out, in, out, in. Keep your body nice and tight. Excellent. Just one more. And down rest. Can you feel your abs starting to fire up a little bit more?
Yeah, with my butt.
What's that?
I said, along with my butt.
Perfect. Those are all the core muscles that we need to activate now, right? All right, so I'm going to go a little heavier. You do not have to go heavier. We're gonna do a pullover, right? And we'll start with the legs on the floor. So all the arm movement and stuff was lubricating shoulders.
Okay.
So I usually use my recessive hand side to hold the actual weight, which is my left hand, and then I palm it with the right. So my left hand is actually doing a little bit more work.
Okay.
Again, abs are down, back is down, feet on the floor, ready? So we go inhale and exhale. And I really don't want the weight to go between me and the ceiling. It stays above my head. Take your shoulders out of your ears. Let's do two more. Last one. And rest for a second. I just realized I didn't turn music on.
It's okay.
I was like,
I had missed it.
I don't know if it's an age thing, but I feel like I have to have like no sound when I talk to people. So they can actually hear my words.
Well, it sometimes it does
And it's like,
interfere with what you're saying. I have to really listen sometimes.
so it's like when I want to like, this has to be done this way. All right, so we're gonna go again. Now, your choice.
I'm gonna try the heavier one this time.
Okay. So I'm gonna have my left leg up, knee over. And again, push your abs down, ready? And here's that pullover, here's one. Keep your shoulders out of your ears. And down rest. So you should be able to feel like some back muscles, chest muscles, all that stuff working. I love pullovers. They're kind of one of my, if I don't have a lot of time, that's my go-to. All right, we're gonna switch sides. Right leg will come up. Yep, press that back down. Find your abs, ready? And drop and lift. Drop and lift. Pull your navel in. Six, we have two more. Last one. And bring it down, rest. So again, you can do one leg at a time, you can do both legs, you can keep feet on the floor, whatever is most successful for you. I'm gonna switch my hold on the weight and go ends on instead of gauntlet. So it'll be more here versus here.
Okay.
Just a different hand position. So back into the floor, find your abs. I'm stacking both knees. Ready? And here's your pullover. 1 of 8. And you should really feel those muscles in your belly and all that good stuff. Working nice and hard. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. And really concentrate on pushing that back into the floor. We have one more. And bring it down, rest. So my triceps are starting to get involved now. So I'm just doing the progression. Wherever you need to stop in the progression, that's, you know what's best for you on this part. So I'm gonna have my knees up. As I take the weight out, I'm gonna extend my left leg.
Okay.
You can try it with the foot on the floor, you can have it up, whatever you need. And here we go. 1, 2 of 8. Keep your back into the floor. 3, find your core. 4, 5, 6, 7, one more. And down rest. I can feel
That would actually feel pretty good if this didn't hurt.
good. Well,
You just feel like you're really lengthening out when you do that.
yes. Well, if I can get all of your muscles to work better together, your back won't be so fired up. Because your back's just doing too much work. All right, let's try the other side. So, again, do what you need to do. Abs in, back down, all the stuff, ready? Right leg. Here's 1 of 8. Two more. Last one. And again, we need to rest. Can you feel the back of your arms starting to fire up?
Okay.
I'm feeling my tricep into a little bit of a rear delt into my lat, which is a nice place to feel because that one gets a little fluffy.
Yes.
Fluffy is a nice word.
Mine's past fluff into mush.
So I'm going to put the weight in my right hand. And it's just going to stay there. It does not move, it doesn't go anywhere. My left side's gonna open and close. So engage, ready? So we're gonna go open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Open and close. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, last one. And down rest. And we're doing short sets, so because we've been doing core activity for about 20 minutes now, and things get tired the further out we go. So I'm trying to work on that endurance, getting those abs to go. We can still work. All right, here we go. Left side. Shoulder back and down, all the good stuff, abs are tight. Ready? And right goes out and in. Out, ceiling. Really concentrate, squeeze your belly down.
Yeah.
Keep your shoulders out of your ears. Let's do 2 more, please. Last one. And rest. So we're gonna switch out weights. Breathe. You all right? So when you take your legs straight, do you have any pain?
Not as much, no.
Okay.
It's better
Okay.
to stretch out.
So take your left leg. So I put my right leg midline and cross my left over right.
Okay.
Now, squeeze your thighs together and kind of tuck your butt.
Mhm.
Does that increase pain or alleviate? Or,
Increases,
yeah. Because you're actually stretching your back.
yeah.
And we're gonna release, change legs. So when you release, can you feel your back pop up?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how tight it is. Ready? So squeeze.
Ooh.
Make sure you're breathing. I'll get that back to loosen up a little bit. And release. All right, so I'm gonna go with the 1 5-pound weight to start off with. Weights in your right hand.
Mhm.
Shoulder is back down. So right now I have it stacked.
Okay.
I'm gonna bend my elbow and take it just outside. So the weight is over my elbow.
Okay.
So here's your legs again. So left side's open and close. Open and close. So I move the weight out to make it just a little more difficult. And 4, and 3, and 2, one more, and rest. So basically, I'm pushing more weight on one side, and the other side's having to really work a little bit harder not to tip over. Same thing, left side. Take the elbow just outside the shoulder, make sure the weight's over the elbow. Pull everything down, stack, right side, for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Nice, and bring it down, rest. Can you feel your quads working? When you're doing that, is your back screaming too much?
Well, yeah, everything's working, that's for sure.
Yeah, you're like, not missing a beat. So, both weights, both 5-pound weights.
Okay.
Press into the ceiling. Now, I want you to think about, you're trying to push the weights away from you and your spine is pressing into the floor. Pull your navel in, do your kegel. Now we're just gonna take the weights just outside the body. Bend your elbows, soft elbows, right? Shoulders are backing down. Can you feel like your tailbone is slightly off the ground?
Yeah.
Perfect. We're just hanging out. Pull your navel down, really pull that pelvic floor up.
Oh.
4, 3, 2, rest. So yesterday at the end of class, some of the new people were asking about exercises for bladder leakage.
Mhm.
And it was quite interesting, like, yeah, age 35 is, basically when you start having kids and doing all this stuff, that's, yeah, it happens. And I told them, I'm like, you realize we're practicing Kegels through the whole thing, right? And one of the ladies, where I was a little shocked with, had no clue what a Kegel was.
I didn't know until I started coming to class.
Seriously, I was like, it just surprised me that doctors don't talk about, gynecologists especially, don't talk about pelvic floor exercises, Kegels.
No,
So,
they don't.
yeah.
Or mine didn't anyway.
Well, hers evidently didn't either. All right, so here we go again. Up. Pull your navel down. Now pull your pelvic floor up for a Kegel. Elbows out to the side again, same one. So The best way I can describe what a Kegel is, if you're urinating, you stop the flow.
Yeah,
That's a Kegel. And she's like, oh.
I never had it told, no, nobody ever told me that, till you did.
So, yeah, I find it amazing what people, doctors especially, don't tell their clients or patients. Keep pulling down, keep pulling down, keep pulling down, shoulders are back down. Or 4, a 3, a 2. I'm gonna put the weights down, I'm gonna flip over.
Maybe that's because gynecologists are, or they used to be mostly male.
That's a big, well, even like, fitness trainers, I'm gonna call the younger ones, and I'm not trying to say they're bad or anything, but they just don't know. Because they haven't experienced that
Right.
a 25-year-old telling a 50-year-old, oh, let's do jumping jacks, has no clue that, no, that is not a great exercise if you have a weak pelvic floor. Just saying.
Okay, what we doing now?
Anthony's. So I'm gonna use my extra mat. So my fingers hang off the side, so it takes some of the pressure out of my wrist.
Okay.
So,
You got it up here like this.
yep. Pull your navel in. Easy arch. Flat back. Yep. Hence the word easy.
Yeah.
Let's do 2 more. And one more, we're gonna hold this one. So this is another spot where you wanna really drive your navel up and pull your pelvic floor up. And you should be able to feel your abs working.
Uh-huh.
And I want you to go to a kneeling position. I'm gonna push the hips forward to stretch your hip flexors. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Can you find your quads and hip flexors stretch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to.
I know.
It hard to go that way.
So when our back hurts, our hip flexors get tight. All this up. Okay, right back down. Same move. Pull your navel up. And easy arch. And come neutral. Does that feel any different?
It's not quite as painful as it was the first time.
Yeah. So do a couple more, and then we're gonna stretch your hip flexors again.
Mhm.
Hold the last one. Pull up, pull up.
Mhm.
Go to neutral, and we're gonna do the hip flexors again. I know, breathe for a second, I know. You want a chair?
It hurts my knees.
Okay. So once you get to that stretch, are you okay?
Better, yeah. And I feel like I'm a little more flexible this time.
Good. I would like to try that cat-cow concept again, just because.
Okay.
You can leave your knees on the mat. So squeeze your belly up first,
Mhm.
and nice and easy, arch. Is that any better?
Yeah, it feels better.
Good, and release. So again, when your back hurts, try stretching your hip flexors.
I was doing that thing where you lay on your back and put your legs on the wall.
Yeah,
I did that Saturday. Sunday,
good. And one more.
among other things.
All right, so we're going to go down to our belly.
Okay. Oh. Oh, everything hurts today.
Sorry.
It's the weather. I'm gonna blame the weather.
Okay,
Okay.
so does your back hurt right now?
Not right this second, it just a little, it aches right now, but it's,
So my elbows are stacked underneath my shoulders, and right now I'm kind of slouchy. I'm gonna press away from the floor, drop the shoulder blades down in your back. Have any pain?
slight.
Slight, but it's not biting,
No, not like it was.
because your back's like working. And it's happy that those muscles are very short right now. Now, pull your navel away from the floor. Now you feel the strength of your abs.
Uh-huh,
Perfect.
and less pain.
Yep. And left. That is like a super modified plank,
Uh-huh.
but you can feel the strength of your body, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to stay on the forearms and we're going to knees. Stack your knees, stack your elbows. Yeah, it's a very pretty sight. Booty in the air. Now, same concept. Pull your abs.
Mhm.
And again, now you're fighting gravity. Going all the way back down. Shoot. So this is the easy way to stretch your hip flexors as well,
Okay.
right? We can press yourself out of the floor, drop your shoulder blades. So right now, I'm relaxing my belly muscles. In your knees. Can you feel your abs stretch as you bend your knees?
Uh-huh.
Straighten your legs. We're gonna do that same little booty in the air. And then arch. Yeah.
With my arm. Okay. Should have been my best.
And bring it back down. So we're gonna go all the way down this time.
Okay.
And I'm making a little place for my forehead so that my face isn't getting squished into the floor. I'm gonna bend my right knee. I'm gonna flex my foot. I'm gonna kick my tush basically. So just a kick, and a kick, and a kick, kick, kick. Pull your abs in. Now point that foot. Up point, up point, up point. Can you feel the difference?
Mm-hmm.
And now alternate. So it's a flex, up point, a flex, up point, a flex, up point, flex, point. Do 4, up 3, up 2, and rest. Switch legs. Let your foot and kick. Kick. 3, 4, 4, 3. Point your toe. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Alternate. Heel, toe, same leg. Toe, heel, and point. Heel and point. After tight, 4, up 3, up 2. Bring it down. Back to your elbows. Lift up, pull your abs in. So we're gonna go to a modified push-up position, which means your booty doesn't get to stick up in the air so much. So my job is to try to get my torso parallel to the floor, but my legs are my angle. Does that make sense? My toes are curled under and take some of the pressure out of my knees. There you go. Put a pad under your knees.
Okay. That really hurts.
That's actually why I roll my toes under, because I'm actually pressing forward through my toes.
I know, I'm trying to get there, it's not working.
That's okay.
Okay, like that.
Yep. Now squeeze your abs up,
Mhm.
pull your pelvic floor.
Mhm.
4, 3, 2, last one, we're gonna come all the way up and stretch your hip flexors. Yep, I know, sorry, it'll be better. Getting through all this stuff. Yeah, as long as you kind of go slow through the motion, it doesn't bite you so bad.
Yeah, you have to.
So, I'm gonna take the left leg forward. And you go, there you go, good. Now, yeah, sorry, I knew that was gonna happen. Easy. So, lean forward for a minute. Just lean on your knee. Now, take a breath. Exhale, go back just a little bit. Give yourself support with the leg. Inhale, exhale back. Try to go, nope, go. Try to sit backwards, yeah. So we're easing into it. So you're pretty tall in your spine right now. So the next piece would be tucking the tailbone. Easy, easy. It's not a big tuck, it's a little tuck. First of all, I know. Give me a second, I'm gonna help you up.
Oh, my knee is killing me.
Yep.
Sometimes my knee hurts worse than anything.
Nice. See, I'm a stronger.
I don't feel like that was very nice.
No, you're fine. So we're gonna finish off these hip flexors a bit.
Okay.
So let's go ahead and take your right foot forward, left foot back. Make sure everything's in alignment, toes are staying in direction. And I have a pretty good stride between my feet. And they're on their own railroad tracks.
Okay.
Tuck your butt,
Okay.
right? Feel the stretch in that quad and hip flexor. Abs, everything's pulling up again. Does it feel like you've done stuff?
Yeah,
Good.
it does.
And let's switch. Be careful on this one. Does your back hurt with this one, or is it
Not too much.
good? And release. Breathing.
Yeah, sometimes.
But what I find is when I fire this up, right, in the deep muscles, that pelvic floor, and stretch my hip flexors, my back feels so much better.
Okay.
After you get adjusted, things will be even better, but right now, things are.
Okay.
Hey, Rudy. Thank you, Nicole. I hope you can feel your belly as well.
Yeah. She did.
Yeah.
Mhm.